All right, so fill in any non-bonding valence electrons that are missing from the following structures. So we don't need to worry about carbon here. It has 4 bonds, CH3 and then a bond to the sulfur. Now what about sulfur? Well, let's look at a periodic table here. Let me get my layers. And so sulfur is where? Right here under oxygen. And so it has how many valence electrons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just like oxygen. And so we'll look at the 2 bonds here, 1, 2, and then it has 1 electron from each of those bonds. And so then we would put in, and let me just make this a little bit more clear here. So to get 6 valence electrons, just like oxygen, we would have 2 lone pairs. And the same with this sulfur here. And looking at acetamide here, you have this oxygen with a double bond there. So it's got 1 electron from each of those. And again, it's 6 valence electrons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6, 1 from each of these bonds in the double bond. Same with this oxygen here. And then this oxygen only has 1 bond, so it has 1 valence electron in that bond. And we need to have 7 electrons on oxygen because it has a negative charge. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it owns 1 of these electrons in this bond with carbon. So we have 7 electrons, which is 1 more than its valence electron, number of valence electrons, and that accounts for the negative charge on oxygen. And we'll get more into formal charge as we go along.